Hi, I'm Kaylin Lepre with Mammoth Lakes Tourism, and today I have senior fishing guide from the TroutFitter, Scott Flint, who's going to help me talk about fishing up here in the Lakes Basin. This segment is brought to you in part by the Inyo National Forest that wants to remind you, leave no trace.
Such as fishing line and any other trash. Even if you didn't leave it, please pick it up, take it with you.
Thanks for helping us keep it clean. So Scott, thank you so much for being with us today. And I'm curious, you are Nevada and California licensed. Can you explain what makes you a licensed fishing guide?
Well, it's relatively easy in California. You can just pay a couple of $100, get a bond and insurance, and you're a guide. But there are a couple of schools, clinics, and classes that you can take to up your game and put you at the top of the game, such as several of the guides down there at the TroutFitter in Mammoth Lakes.
Awesome. So I'm more of a conventional fisherwoman. I use lures and bait and a spin rod. How expensive is it to get into fly fishing?
It's not too expensive at all, actually. We offer beginner packages down at the TroutFitter for all ages. And we supply all the gear to where all you have to do is show up and with a smile and fish.
Awesome. Looks like I've caught myself a new habit. I'm such a dork. What kind of fish do we have up here at the Lakes Basin? What kind of fish do we have certain kinds of trout, and what kind of bait would you use to get those fish?
Well, up here in the Lakes Basin, we have 3 different species of trout. We have a brook trout, a rainbow trout, and a brown trout. And there's several ways and tactics and techniques to use to catch them. For your people that want to just sit there and relax and stare at a rod, you're going to use power bait and worms off at the bottom. And then for those more active people, you can move around throwing lures covering more water, as well as you can start throwing flies on conventional and spin gear too. There's tactics you can use for that, or you can step up your game and see one of the guides at the TroutFitter and get into some fly fishing.
That's a great way. I am curious, as is everybody. I got skunked yesterday fishing, and the big question is, how do I catch more fish?
I would definitely go see a professional. And the guides down at the TroutFitter, it'll definitely take 5 years off of your game. It'll help you, it'll teach you all the skills, how to rig up your systems, what baits to use, how to change that information into fly selections, things like that. And they can definitely up your game very quickly.
Well, I definitely need it. Thank you so much for your time. Come up this weekend, June 22nd, 2013, for the Mammoth Half Marathon, which is going to be super fun. And after you've been done running, go over to the TroutFitter, grab a guide, and give your legs a rest and learn how to fish. Woohoo! Thanks so much for tuning in, and this has been your weekly reminder that the mountains are calling. Jeez Louise. Okay. There we go. No.
No, wait.
No, wait.
All right, I'm ready.
Freshy fresh.
Sorry.
We need to do like a
Mind if we use
bloopers.
any outtakes?
Yeah. No, wait.
That would be great bloopers.